The airport on the Caribbean island of Saba is known as the shortest commercial runway in the world. It was officially opened in 1963, after pilots had shown that it was possible to land an aircraft on a small flat area of the island. Saba is a very rocky and mountainous island, so it was extremely difficult to find a place where an airport could be built. The runway was constructed on a small point of land called Flat Point, which is surrounded by steep cliffs that drop straight into the sea because the runway is only about 400 meters long. Only very small aircraft can land there. These are usually special planes that are designed for short takeoffs and landings, such as the Twin Otter. Larger airplanes cannot use the airport at all. The airport also has no advanced landing systems and no runway lights, so flights can only take place during the daytime and in good weather. Landing on Saba is considered one of the most challenging landings in the world. Pilots must be very experienced because the approach is tight. The runway is extremely short, and there is almost no space to make mistakes. The hills around the airport can create turbulence, and strong winds from the sea can make the approach more difficult. If a plane does not touch down at exactly the right point, there is a risk of running out of runway because both ends drop straight into the ocean. Even with these challenges, the airport is very important for the people of Saba. It connects the small island to the rest of the region. It helps bring in tourists and provides a fast way to reach medical services on nearby islands. Many visitors say that landing on Saba feels almost like landing on an aircraft carrier because of the short runway and the dramatic cliffs around it. And now, I will test this for myself in the flight simulator and show you what will happen when I try to land on this extremely short runway. For this flight, I am using a Beechcraft Baron G58. I started my journey from an airport located to the east of Saba, a bit farther down the coast. In the flight simulator, this area even looks like a restricted or military zone because the map is partly blurred. From there, I took off and began my trip toward Saba to try a landing on its very short runway. While flying toward the island, I talked a bit more about Saba itself. The island is very small, very rocky, and surrounded by steep cliffs. Its airport. It is famous because it has the shortest commercial runway in the world, and only small STOL aircraft can normally land there, even though I am flying a Baron G58, which is not really designed for extremely short runways. I still wanted to try it in the simulator. I also explained some things about the Beechcraft Baron G58. It is a light twin-engine aircraft, known for its speed, good handling, and strong performance. It is a powerful airplane, but it still needs more runway than the tiny strip on Saba usually offers. That makes this approach much more challenging. When I reached the island, I attempted my first landing.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
However, I came in too high and too fast, and the runway was simply too short for me to stop in time, so the first landing completely failed.
500. Stall.
QNH1013. Roger. Maximum screw problem.
After that, I went around again, took my time, and prepared a much better approach. On my second attempt, I managed to touch down at the correct point and keep the aircraft under control. This time I was finally able to land safely on Saba's tiny runway.